Yo, my name's Kae Kurd.
Marcus Bronzy.
This is Ain't Got a Clue. We are here live and direct for you guys. The young professional working to walk. Walking to work.
Walking to work.
Walking to work. Yeah. Whether you're on your line bike this summer or whether you're just, chilling at home, you're playing on a video game and you thought, you know what, instead of hearing, let me just
reload.
Let me just hear the dulcet tones of Marcus Bronzy and Kae Kurd. We are here to give you your weekly dose of nonsense and uninformed opinions.
Yes.
Yeah. We're a podcast that on the tin it says our opinions are uninformed. We haven't got.
We promise to be just as uninformed as most podcasts that claim that they are informed.
Absolutely. That's the thing. Apparently, I read a review of our podcast and it said weirdly insightful.
Yes, I like that. They're like, actually, I think, if you're watching the video right now, you can see my face a bit scrunched up. They're like, I think I just learned something.
Yeah, for two guys that say they ain't got a clue, apparently we're very insightful.
Does that just make sense? Like, that's what they're like.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, it's good to be here. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. How are you, Kay? I tried to call you on Saturday, right, which I knew was a very important day in your diary, just to wish you best of luck, because I felt as a mate of mine, Kay,
story.
That's I'm sure you're going to tell it, right? As a mate of mine, I thought, let me not just say break a leg once. Let me not say break a leg twice. Let me say it thrice. But clearly,
when you gave me your missed call, I had 3 missed calls from my mum.
Yeah.
3 missed calls from my significant other.
Yeah.
3 missed calls from my brother.
Yeah.
And
so 3 missed calls from your mum, your dad.
No.
Sorry, your mum, me.
No.
And go on.
3 missed calls.
Yeah.
No, as in 3 from my mum alone.
3 from your mum alone. Okay, cool.
3 from my missus.
No, your significant other's me. Oh, your missus. Okay, all right. Nah, see, I was getting confused for a second. I was like, I only called you once. Yeah, go on. Sorry, all right.
1 call from my brother.
1 call from your brother.
And 1 call from you.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, they all think I've gone missing.
Oh, right.
Because when I rang my mum, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, where are you? I was like, yeah.
When are you planning?
I put my phone away because I was...
Okay.
What? Oh,
you were getting in the zone.
I was doing BJJ.
Oh, you doing BJJ? On Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I did that and then I got home, got dressed and then went to...
When were you planning on calling me back?
So, in my head, I thought my brother had rang you.
All right.
To be like, I'm safe.
Okay. So that was an answer to a different question. What?
So the thing, when you rang me, I thought, oh, he's ringing me to find out where I am. Like the rest of them, like my brother must have messaged him.
Oh, right.
And gone, oh, can you ring Kay to see where he is?
All right.
And then I thought he would have, because I'd relayed that information to him, I thought...
Nah, that didn't happen at all. So when are you planning to call me back? Is it later this week? Or will someone call me on your behalf to return the call?
I'm here.
Are you going to call me back?
I'll call you back.
All right, cool.
Hold on.
He's going to do it. You're going to do it right now.
You're in my favourites as well.
But my phone is on, it might be on Do Not Disturb because we're recording right now.
Here we go.
He says, putting me quickly into his favourites. Hey, it rang. Yeah, look.
There you go.
Shoutout Kae, aka 100K Kurd.
There you go. I don't get.
Aka 42K Kurd.
So when are you planning to ring me back?
I should have just locked it off straight away. But Saturday was a big day, obviously. Sorry, I will get to it. Speaking of BJJ, you shook my hand today and accidentally almost tore it off. So you just got that grip. Your grip strength is up there now.
My grip strength's always been quite up.
Yeah, man. But like you casually.
No, I was
you just shook my hand.
A good handshake.
All right, cool.
This guy, man.
So Saturday was a
Saturday. Yeah, we did the O2 Arena with Mo Gilligan.
Come on, man. Talk us through it, bro. It's a big deal. Not many people. By the way, I know you're going to try and play it cool, but remember, not many people get to stand where you're standing. So it'd be interesting to hear what it's like.
Okay, so first of all, you go through a different entrance.
Oh yeah, did you go around the back way with a little tunnel? Yeah.
There was no tunnel, but it was like, you just went in, and then it was like, you park up your car, and then nobody tells you where you're meant to go.
Yep.
I was like, So you told me where I can park, but where the hell am I meant to go? Anyway, whatever. Fine. Went to the dressing rooms or whatever. I was just watching soundcheck and whatever, and watching Mo and do his intro and all that stuff. And then, then I went to get. Once I did my soundcheck, I went and got changed, and I was bussing joking, like playing music and blah blah. And then I get a knock on the door going, yeah, so Bemi's just gone on stage. Shout out to Bemi Oladipo. He was the other.
That's a big move for him as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, and then it completely threw me out of sync because I was like, I wanted to see him go on stage. I wanted to see the whole thing start. Anyway, so I'm running like, oh shit, I got changed. I was changed and everything, but I was like, oh shit, like I need to get in the zone. So then I was really nervous when he was on there because people were still walking in, people were still getting to their seats, that kind of thing. And he was amazing. He was amazing. He done really well. Everybody, it's hard when like there's so much movement going around in it, like where people are coming in and out, getting like a hot dog or whatever it is at the O2 Arena. And then, and he introduced me on. And I'd asked Ishan for some advice, Ishan Akbar. I was like, he's done it 8 times with Flanagan, isn't it?
Fuck you know. All right.
Yeah.
What advice did he give you?
He was just like, make sure you just try and get every part of the room to like focus on you.
Okay.
So it was like, you don't make some noise, you don't make some noise, you don't make some noise. And then everyone's sort of like, all right, shit, like we're focused. Anyway, and then yeah, did my thing. Everyone really enjoyed it. Got off stage and then Mo smashed the place up.
Nice. But like, what was it like being in there compared to when you like did Hammersmith Apollo? Because the acoustics are different there, isn't it?
The acoustics, it's mad. Like you have to speak very slowly. So that's why I was speaking quite slowly. But I know this is going to sound really arrogant, but like I find bigger gigs easier than smaller gigs.
Why is that arrogant?
Because some people be like, oh yeah, what?
Smaller gigs are way when you can see the whites of disappointment in people's eyes. Yeah. How is that?
Okay, thank you. At least you agree.
For me personally, and this is a personal take, it's like bungee jumping versus skydiving. Skydiving is so surreal. Yeah, even though I've never done it, I don't really feel scared about doing it. Bungee jumping feels like you're committing suicide because you can see the ground. Do you know what I mean?
I completely agree because I've done skydiving,
yeah,
and I've always said I'm never doing bungee jumping.
Yeah, it's not bungee jumping's weird because you're going against all of your like, your body's saying you're going to kill yourself, innit?
Yeah,
like don't do it. So you basically you jump and then you basically commit suicide without dying. Basically, your body thinks you're going to kill yourself. That's the exhilaration. Whereas when you skydive, it's surreal. But to go back to smaller gigs, 100%, bruv, as a guy who's DJed in like fucking warm-up sets and like little crowd rooms, seeing disappointment close is hard.
And you've done massive venues as well.
Oh, I've done like probably similar sized audiences to you, like outdoor stuff like that as well.
Yeah,
bit smaller, whatever. But yeah, that
and it's so much easier,
way much
because
easier.
The energy's so infectious and people are like, oh my god, the acoustics are horrible. Like so when you've
got the best rep.
When you hear laughter,
yeah,
like when I'm hearing it in the top,
yeah,
it's crazy. Like because you have to wait for it to come back to you. You're like,
yeah,
and then you're like, so you have to sort of wait before you go into another story or another joke or whatever. You're just like, all right, let me finish this, and then. Quiet, okay, lovely. All right, let's go into the next one. So you just wait a bit. The Apollo, I'd still say, is the best venue for comedy, but I think the O2 Arena, like, what an achievement to have somebody like most 17,000. That's on top of already playing Hammersmith Apollo how many times on this same tour?
Safe to say, he's going to be having an extra large lunch maybe this week. Maybe this week he'll get the extra fries when he gets a burger in it. He'll be doing all right off that.
And I think everyone was really proud of him. He had great fun. It was nice seeing like. Yeah, I think it was the third time he'd done that venue, but it was the only time.
I mean, that's amazing in itself, isn't it?
This was the first time I think it was just his name on it. But yeah, there was one thing where like when you're backstage, they've got this thing called the 21 Club with keys on it at the O2. And like it says like Mickey Flanagan's got a key, Michael McIntyre's got a key, Peter Kay's got a key, One Direction, Drake. All of these guys have played the O2 Arena over 21 times, so they've got like a key to the O2.
Flipping hell.
Yeah, so it's like trying to get to that.
That's a target, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's something to hit. It's good to know that whatever level you're at, capitalism
Finds another way
to make you feel like you need to work harder. Well done, Mo, for doing it 3 times. Not 21 though, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, fucking
yeah.
That's crazy.
But but it's yeah, man, it was fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
The one thing is so funny, like, because when you're backstage, you think, oh, like this doesn't look that big. But it's when you see it in the pictures or when you're sitting down somewhere,
mad.
it's huge. But at backstage or when you're on stage,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem that big.
Yeah.
I know that's a weird thing to say, but like, it properly does. Like, you're just there and you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. But you smashed it. Obviously, I know you smashed it. Bro. Come on. I know you smashed it. Everyone said you smashed it. Yeah, man.
I had a fun time. I mean, I got a lot of great feedback and stuff, and a lot of people like following me on Instagram and stuff afterwards. So they were Mo and the team were nice enough to have like my QR code and tour artwork up. So
it's got a bumping ticket sales.
That was really nice. Yeah, but it just goes to show as well, though. Like certain people going, "Oh, I've never heard of you. You're next, man." Like in the messages afterwards, and you're like, I've been grinding for years. It's like, how do you, in this day and age, there's nothing that can just get you in front of the people anymore. Like the TV could back in the day.
I think we forget how many people haven't seen us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People forget how many people haven't seen us because there's so, like you said as well, like TV, 2 things. TV back in the day, there were 5 channels you could watch.
Well, 4.
So 1 out of 5, yeah. Thank you, right? So there's 1 out of 4 chance.
No one was going on Channel 5 going, I wonder what new talent I'm going to discover here.
Hey, listen, Channel 5 had some zingers back in the day.
It had great shows, but it was
porn.
But it was never anything you watched there where you were like, this is gonna make me famous if I go on it.
What was the shit neighbours that they had on there? What was it called? Like it was almost a parody of a soap. It was
No, because
like
they had Sunset Beach.
Sunset Beach. That was it.
They had Family Affairs.
That was it. Just, come on.
Yeah, they had. I don't know what else they had, but obviously like Martial Law.
Wait, listen.
Fort Boyard, Hercules, Xena,
Warrior Princess.
That was the golden age of Channel 5. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck they have on there now, because it's Viacom owned now, isn't it? So it's all like MTV.
Martial Law, Samo. Is it Martial? Was it Martial Law,
Martial Law,
Samo?
Samo,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
it. Yeah. Oh, bro, sorry, you just brought me back. Those are big shows. But anyway, yeah. So there was a 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 chance of people seeing you if you're in the box, right? Now there's unlimited channels, unlimited socials, and it's kind of like people. Even though like you have been seen by millions of eyes, there's still billions of people in the world that haven't
100%.
seen you. So I think a lot of people don't realize.
Shout out to everybody in my DMs though with horrible grammar.
Did I?
You
I might
was
have done-
great.
Oh, that sounds like me, you know.
I had so many people going, you was amazing, you was great. So, and there's
Listen,
me.
bro, they might be coming to your show.
I know, and I'll custom for it as well. And I was just reading that you were great.
You were.
Yeah, like you was hysterical.
Yeah.
I was like, oh really? Is this where we are?
Kid. Oh, well, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to the
It was
UTC
fun.
team.
Yeah, it was fun.
I didn't. Do you know what? I should have tried to beg come get a ticket down there, innit? But I couldn't. I couldn't be in the area, man. Anyway, right.
What is it? Where were you? What were you doing this weekend?
I was doing boring family stuff. Still got a boiler to fix, bro. Still got a boiler to fix. One boiler. In case you don't know, my mum's boiler had a bit of trouble as well. So that boiler's sorted. Now I've got to sort out my boiler now. I'm still at the behest.
Why is life just so hard these days? And I know I'll say that in a very privileged position, blah, 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 blah. But everything's relative. I know we're not like running for like...
Yeah, I don't know if you can say why is life so hard nowadays. 48 hours after stepping off the stage at the O2.
Yeah, but okay, it wasn't...
17,000 people.
Let me tell you. I didn't get the money for the 17,000. Life is still hard, bro. What are you talking about?
Did you have a humbling moment when you came off stage? Because I feel like whenever I've done something big like that, there's a moment where you realise, like, yeah, I'm just a regular person again, bro.
Yeah, bro. I felt like a regular person again as we were driving out.
Yeah.
Because it was like, nobody's giving you the red carpet. Like when you're trying to get past on the roundabout, it's like...
Oh, it's chaos trying to get out of there. Did you stick around for a bit after? Because I was at the crowd go down. Must have been gas.
I
Everyone
always
must have
try
been
and
quite
stick
high
around
energy.
when I'm there. I either leave early or I stick around.
Yeah.
The last time I was there, I think was Team USA versus Team Germany for the basketball.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I was there for
And
50 Cent, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, when you didn't take me. Mad. What up, gangster? What up, cuz?
If you're new to the podcast, we'll explain it another time.
What up,
But
gangster?
so what did you do? What did you do after the show?
Well, I wasn't in the club.
Yeah. Did they go out clubbing, some of them?
No, I was not in the club.
I was trying to be fun. I'm trying to not hear it. Trying to let it go over my head.
I was not in
Did
the
you go out
club.
with the rest of the UTC unit then?
No, nobody went clubbing.
That's
It was
growing
just-
behaviour now, isn't it? Because before, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we'd be like, we're going out, man, celebrate. But now everyone's like, that's great. I'm going to run
Well,
myself a hot bath.
I don't want to give away Mo's show too much, but the whole show is an anecdote about one night where he spent the most night he's ever spent in his life.
You spent the most
Money he's ever spent in his
cool.
life.
Oh, wicked.
It's a whole anecdote. Like the show basically is a whole anecdote about that.
Oh, wicked. Oh, I like that, man.
It's a brilliant show.
Look forward to seeing it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, so what do you do the next day then afterwards? Because the next day, like, you wake up.
The next day. So there's an actor I know called Jazz Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Great
Sorry,
guy.
that was way louder than I thought it would be.
Goes to the same gym as me.
Yeah, okay.
And obviously with who's a fitness health. That's another fucking thing that pisses me off. Sorry, as an aside, when did fitness and health just become wellness?
I think
Fitness.
if you can give it a name that makes you sound smart about it, but you don't have to get a PhD for it, that's where you're at.
But I think it's more sinister than that.
Go on.
I think it's like when you say you want to be fit and healthy, right? That's like, for a lot of people, that's a big ambition, isn't it? For a lot of people, they just want to be, I'm well. Do you know what I mean? Like if
They look at that, they go, that's a bit that's a bit.
Yeah,
What is there a medium fitness?
Do you know what-
I'll take that.
So what it is you know, like they had to embody when somebody says, how you doing? I'm fine.
I'm fine, yeah.
So how do you embody that? You can't say a fineness expert, so you go, I'm well.
Yeah,
Right. So
yeah.
you're a wellness.
A fitness expert.
And I know someone's out there going to go, oh yeah, but no, a wellness expert, and it's like about the mind and meditate. No, it's not. Right.
You can't call yourself a psychiatrist or psychologist because you ain't got the doctorate. So it's
Health and fitness just became wellness.
wellness.
Wellness. Yeah. Because I'm well.
Yeah.
I'm well. So basically, if you don't, it's just people with low ambition. That's the way I look at it. Like, you're a wellness expert. No, you're just trying to prey on people that don't want to get fit and healthy. They just want to be all right at a level. To be fair, you're a bit like that. You're like, I just want to be fine. You're not there trying to beat PBs ever.
Nah, why? What? That is the easiest way to get injured.
So yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Anyway, they organised this run, 5K, and he told me ages ago, June 1st, what are you doing? I was like, nothing, man. Yeah, I'm free. Not me forgetting that I was on stage. And then they send an email and it's like, oh yeah, your place has been confirmed. And I was like, oh shit, I can't now. Fucking
Can't drop out.
So anyway, yeah, it was like 5.5K with some sprints and all of that stuff around Balham. And then-
Sprints as well.
Yeah, and there was a breakfast. I mean, I left before the breakfast because I was like, you know, when you start seeing the croissants and the...
Is breakfast included in this session?
Yeah.
Sounds quite good.
Oh, mate, there was like porridge and...
Yeah.
But there was loads of pastries and stuff like that. But
I mean, to be honest, the porridge is. I wouldn't lead with that if you were going to promote the
No,
breakfast.
but it was like
for
loads
somebody
of
like me,
pastries. It was-
for a healthy person, porridge
there
is
was
great.
loads of
For me-
pastries and stuff,
Yeah.
but like...
Like, with
and
fried eggs,
avocado
yeah.
on toast and all of that
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But I
That's
looked at it and I was like, I need protein. I'm out of here laters. But a lot of good looking people. I mean, I was like, oh man, if you're a single man or a single woman,
Can you see what we know now why the scumbags were descending on the fitness
Brother.
clubs? Yeah.
where was this 5 or 6 years ago when me and you were in the trenches, bro? Do you know what I mean? Where was this when we needed it? Okay, we're happy. We're happy men now, right?
Look, here's what I'll say. At least,
However, given the choice, not the choice, but like there wasn't. these things weren't popularized when
there wasn't a social setting full of people that were trying to increase their level of wellness and had we're trying to do better in life.
There wasn't places where everything was in the right place and everything there.
You'd go to the club where it's dark so you couldn't see somebody and their movements, right?
When you're seeing people with no makeup on and they still look amazing.
Oh man, he did make a comment about it on the story actually. He's like, you lot look very good looking, you know.
Oh yeah, he was like, no, it's great to see nice people, like good looking people. I was like, okay. So I see why I got the invite.
Yeah.
I kind of think sometimes, right? I'm joking, that's probably not why I got the invite. But if I was a health and fitness expert and I wanted people to come to my run club, I'm inviting all the good looking people I know.
And then you'd market your run club as this. If you join the run club, that's what people would think. They'd be like, invite only. Wasn't yours invite? Was yours invite only?
Yeah. I'm gonna make my one invite only as well, bro. And I'm only inviting baddies, male and female. Be like, hey, why'd you have so many good looking friends? I don't know, bro.
It's just this is how the run is, isn't it? You know what I mean? You know,
you lot enjoy your life together. Enjoy the vibes, please.
Yeah,
I do like health and fitness experts though, man. They're very funny people. Like, I'm not saying those guys, but I'm saying in general, like health and fitness experts. When you see them like on Instagram these days, there's a very clean cut image where they're like, oh yeah, today's about a reset.
Fuck. Just call it a rest. You're having a day off, man. Why have you got? You're having a day off.
You're not
you're having a lazy day, innit? You know when people used to just say, "Look, I'm gonna be a bit of a slob today and chill."
My takeaway from today is rest, relax, reset.
Do you know
when people use 3 words with a full stop?
Yeah.
Rest, relax, and reset. When you're like, you know what my takeaway for today is?
Yeah.
Papa John's. My takeaway on this beautiful Sunday
is chicken on a wrap.
Yeah, that is whatever,
mad.
bro.
That is mad.
My takeaway for today is rest and relax.
People that are like that though, I'm like, if you try to talk to me like that in real life, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Like, I just feel like, do you want to come over to mine on a weekend and just do some rest, relax, and whatever? And I'm like, what, you mean just chill? Yeah, no, but I'm thinking we can reset, rest and relax.
You know what it is, yeah? I have seen so many guys give off this faux intellectual vibe. And guys and girls that I see through it all the time, and I'm just like, I can't stand it, bro. Like when it's just, you know, when they look at somebody and go, like, wait, ask me for some fitness advice.
I was going to say, we can both do it. You do it for fitness, I'll do it for fitness advice.
Yeah, ask me for some fitness advice.
So yeah, man, should I do squats?
See, before I should answer that, Marcus, do you know what it is? What you have to do is look at fitness from a holistic point of view, and you have to look at what targets and goals you've set for your particular body type. So for a lot of us, we can do squats, but what is it that you're trying to achieve? Where is it that you want to go?
Yeah.
And you have to then try and see if squats then align with that goal. So you have to work backwards. So where you are in life, is squats necessarily the right thing to do for you? Given your age, your profile, is that something you want to embark on? So these are things that you need to really take in, analyze, calculate, and then calibrate your mind with your body so that they speak in unison.
You know, you can't do better than that. That was amazing. The only thing you didn't do is try and sell me a course or send me a link. You get me?
That's coming.
Fill in the link at the bottom of this.
That's coming. That's coming. I'll be like, you know what? Furthermore, take my number. I'll send you a link to one.
I feel like if you hold a business card, you'd hold it between your pointing finger and your index finger and your middle finger. In it.
There's my card.
There's my card. Yeah, it's double printed on both sides as well. Yeah,
it's sponsored by Rocker. It's made out of sustainable materials. My business card is made out of sustainable materials.
Yeah. And you too are a sustainable material as well. If you work on this. Oh man, it is. I know people that try and get deep like that all the time, and it's sometimes right. I do appreciate a little bit of that, yeah. But other times, I just prefer silly chat as well. So what's horrible is when I'm not in the mood for some deep chat and someone keeps trying to get deep with me.
Bro.
You get me?
Let me tell you, I know this sounds mad, but I am not in the mood for deep chat with a lot of people. If I don't, this sounds bad, right? If I say this, I'm going to sound like a prick. So I don't want to say.
I think you said enough in this episode. You're right. I think you said enough in this episode,
if
right?
I don't respect your intellect.
This is the same episode where you said things are hard 48 hours after being at O2. Don't worry, bro. There's other things people get onto you about.
I was going to say, if I don't respect your intellect on a particular subject,
Yeah.
it is very hard for me to. It is very hard for me to then sit there and go, oh yeah, no, absolutely. But it's like,
yeah,
that's just bust joke, innit? Like,
I want to bust joke. I don't like. Listen, the thing is,
like,
though,
I can have serious conversations with you.
Yeah, we can have a serious chat.
However, if you start giving me serious science info, I'm like, Marcus, what the fuck you doing, bro? This isn't you, bro.
I feel like if we're having a serious chat, sometimes I might just like bust a fart joke halfway through it, just to like. Just to like, anyway, sorry, let's talk serious. But a lot of the time, this is probably a bad thing for me. Is that when sometimes people are there and I actually know a bit more about the subject than them.
Oh man,
and they're like, we need to understand this.
You need to put a DSO on that. And you're just there like, I studied. What's it? Oh, sorry, media production, wasn't it? Yeah. I studied media production for 3 years.
Media production and technology. MPT.
I've been in this business for a very long time, and you want to tell me how to do it. Also, like, I feel like, you know, when it comes to like certain subjects, it's like, how deep can you really be, bro?
I feel like this, yeah. Unless it's like molecular science, where I understand you need to get deep, yeah.
Yeah.
Most things are not that deep.
It's like when people start going, oh, we're having a power. You know, for a while, yeah, where brands were doing the whole, we're going to have a panel on diversity and inclusion, yeah, and they'd get like 4 people of colour to talk, yeah, and you were looking at them, yeah, and you were like,
Chancellor,
you lot are not well versed to talk on this matter.
Chancellor,
you have been offered a bag,
yeah,
and you want to look cool, because all you're basically saying is, yeah, nah, like for me personally, I just feel like in this day and age, it's just something that's really needed. And you're just like, where the fuck was the insight?
And then someone might try throw an extra a high syllable word in there. Not too high syllable because you sound too much. Like, what you need to do is take a multifaceted approach,
and that's
where
what
you attack it from many angles. And then you throw one more in. Or conversely.
No, but they're too smart. They're not smart enough for that.
It's conversely too much.
They'd use a word but they'd use it in the wrong...
Multifactualed.
And what really resonated with me...
I do that all the thing is, I'll rinse you for that, but I could do that. I'm horrible.
What really resonated with me is resonate.
Yeah, man. And I felt I reached a plateau in my career where things were... A what?
A platoon in my career. How long were you in the army?
Yeah, man. I'm a sucker for it. But then also, I don't want to be like that guy that has to come through and say like, yo, but I done this, and this to qualify. But sometimes you just have to hit people with some stats.
They really got rid of those panels, didn't they?
Those panels?
Yeah.
Bro?
I think everybody realized...
We all knew what was going to happen. We all knew it was going to be BLM, yeah, all that. And then we were like, how long is this going to last?
It was just like 14 panels in a season. And it was all just basically like, racism is bad.
Yeah.
Don't be bad.
Don't be bad.
Don't be bad. Don't do racism.
Yeah.
Yay! Here's a tote bag that's black for Black History Month. You're like,
the amount of tote bags. I was at a panel where someone was rinsing creators for having tote bags, right? And I looked in the audience and I saw so many tote bags there.
There's so many. No, but it's like when you go to any of those conferences like that podcast one that you were at, they just give you a tote bag full of shit. And then it's like, when I say shit, it's not shit, but it's like different stuff, like random, like miscellaneous stuff. Like, here's a water bottle. Everybody loves giving you a water bottle these days. Do you know how many free water bottles I've just got in my house and then I leave the yard without them?
Mr.
when people-
Sustainability.
no, but do you know what the fucking thing is about sustainability? Yeah, people are like, oh yeah, you. Here's the thing. I don't like drinking tap water.
Yeah.
Am I alone in that?
No, you're not.
You've
I
got
know.
a filter. You've got a filter on your tap, so you don't even fucking try. And
You remind me, I'm going to rinse my mate, Chris, the other day. She went like this, and she hears it's cool because I'll say it to her face. She drank something the other day and went in water and went,
that tastes like Volvic.
that's not bottled water. I'm like, is it? Look, don't get it twisted. Can there be a taste difference between tap water and water out of a bottle? Yeah. But I don't mind a bit of tap water. Bit of squash and tap
I
water.
don't mind, but
I run this tap in here and I have tap water.
Yeah, but your tap water is like freshly. The first time Marcus got this filter installed, the way he was showing it to man, like it was hilarious. He's pressing some button while the tap's running and going, yeah. So what that is fresh water, and then that one helps like speed it up or whatever. And I was like, but it's a tap in it.
Listen,
the water is flowing. It's cool.
there is. I think. Here's where I stand with water. Right, there's a taste difference. That's it. I don't think I've ever drank bottled water and gone, do you know what? I feel wet. I feel like I'm more hydrated than not.
I hear you, but when I see news reports saying a lot of people have fallen ill.
Oh shit! I forgot in South London, your water's fucked.
So this is my point, bro. So like when I'm seeing news reports going, oh yeah, because all it takes is one day when you're the guy on a news report, you know.
That is mad. I can't believe that in the UK tap water that we've been able to
contaminated
drink is undrinkable.
So here's my thing.
That's bad.
So you want me to then take all these water bottles that I've got for free at all these different events, right? Come outside to whatever train station I'm in and press the button to get the tap water from random. I'll be honest, like in my gym, I was I would sometimes drink the water from there, and I was like, this does not.
I drink the gym tap water all the time. I drink the hard. I heard somewhere
like,
this is proper. This is proper. Ain't
this
got a
the
clue. Is
same
this true or
water
not?
Is this the same water you got for the showers?
Probably. Wait, you want to shower in bottled water?
No, but you know,
Oh my days!
you see how
Bob,
see how
Bob. What is happening? It's gonna happen. I give you 6 months until we're gonna see that. Kay running around the corner, right next to him.
Wait. Who's got the same compression socks as Ashton Hall right now, bro? Marcus is already got the same outfit as him, and he's already as hench as him. So,
Man, that is funny.
and you got the shades on as well, like him as well. So you are Ashton Hall. Like
I just need to be able to jump in the air for 6 minutes. Yeah,
That's
but yeah, if you don't know what the reference is for that Ashton Hall, go and see him and DJ Khaled did a funny video recently. Right. So, you know what, Kay? I just drink tap water like I do, and if it gets bad enough where I start getting sick, I probably, unlike most of our generation, will probably petition to get the water sorted out, because I think, if I'm honest, I think a lot of us, and I'm guilty of this as well, if a problem happens, we'll literally just complain about it and then do the easiest thing, which is throw money at it, innit? Because bottled water does cost more than tap water.
it does, but also like. I don't know about you, but when I go out, I don't like holding things.
Yeah, yep. Do you not like having, as well, like too much in your pockets? Like in an ideal world, would you just have nothing in your pockets and
The last few
Cool.
days, when I've been going to certain places, I've just had my car keys and my phone. Or just my keys, sorry. My keys and my...
I usually have like
And
a
it
backup card
feels
somewhere, yeah.
So liberating.
It's freeing, isn't it? Especially in the hot weather.
Liberation.
Liberation.
But it's great. Whereas like, you got to get a water bottle. And you know, that's the one thing that put me off having a full-time job.
What?
The amount of shit I had to take into the office and then take back out with me.
Having to wear a suit every day.
And then wear a backpack with the suit. So look.
Doing multiple kilometers in hard shoes.
Well, this is what I remember when I worked when I was working in like normal jobs, yeah, like, and I would have to take my lunch, so that's already whatever. Any sort of snacks I wanted throughout the day,
Yeah.
took those as well, and then sometimes depending on where I was, I'd bring a change of t-shirt and a change your shoes sometimes as well. And you're walking around with this fat backpack, and then especially in winter, you'd have to have a coat, and then you go on the tube, and then you feel bare hot. You get out and you're sweaty again, and the stress. Anyway, but this massive thing that I'd have to take with me all the time. I was like, this is enough to make me not want to. Then I understood why people pay higher rents to just live close to their workplace. I was like, I get it. I get it, because if it means I can wake up 30 minutes and not have to take as much things in.
Yeah. You ever tried going for a run with just your watch and your headphones?
No, but when I went for that walk, I forgot my headphones, so I was just walking. I was raw dogging it, but because there was people around, I was chatting to them and stuff.
Oh, fair
it was a freeing feeling, but I think I might start running with no headphones and see how that goes.
Try running with no headphones, or try running without your phone. Your watch, if your watch can ring without your phone, you won't miss out on anything if anyone needs to get to you, unless you don't want to answer their calls or get back to them. But if you have a GPS setting on your watch, then you can go out headphones in your watch and call.
Shall I tell you something funny about that? Years ago, Mo would try and call me, and it would always go to voicemail. And I'm like, why is it going to voicemail? So I'd ring him back all the time. This would happen all the time. And I'm thinking, why? I've not missed the call. Like, what's happened, right? So and he's like, we were in the tour. This was like 2016, 2017, and he's like, why is your phone always off? And I was just like, what? No, it's not. And he's like, no, I just tried ringing you. And I was like, for some reason, I don't know how I'd done it, I'd blocked his number. I'm with the guy most of the time. I'd be with Mo like at least back in those days. I'd see Mo at least once a week.
And you blocked him?
By accident, I'd blocked his number. So I'm always having to ring him. But whenever he rings me, it's gone to like voicemail, and I'm getting a notification that...
Right, this guy is busy, man. Never answers his phone.
No, but it wouldn't even... For him, it wouldn't even ring, because it'd go, you have reached the voicemail service for... Funny, innit? I just thought that was a bit funny.
Yeah.
And we were in the car, and then he was like, just check you haven't blocked my number. I was like, oh shit, my bad.
A little part of me would go, he knew that he blocked me in it, and he's just playing along. Oh, rah, accidental.
We're in a tour van. Why would I be blocking it? I'm like, the fuck's happened?
That's funny, man. That's funny. But the moral of the story is he called him back.
Well,
there you go. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Listen.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you had a good weekend. I want to bring it up again though. Well done for doing that O2, bruv.
Yeah.
Well done, man.
Thank you, brother.
Proud of you, bruv.
I appreciate. Shout out to Harris.
Oh, the photos look fantabulous, Harris.
He's anywhere I go, he always takes photos.
How did you make that even? Did you hit only someone with grip strength like that? That's the loudest ever can opening I've ever heard in my life. I sounded like you just tore the top off the can. Bro, when you listen back to this on the podcast, I swear to God, this can is a meter away from the microphone.
So you see what being single for years and years can do to your grip strength. Look at the forearm strength. Years of being single.
Don't go on like it's just one arm that's got the strength there as well. I know.
No, you have to go
like, got to balance it out.
You would. Yeah, some days when you're going for 7.
When you want to hit that 7
What's the most you hit in one day? Back in the day,
it's up there though. It's probably up there like that, you know. We're talking.
What, early 20s?
We're talking, bruv.
I was
late teens. Unreasonable.
On a Sunday.
Unreasonable.
Nothing
else
House
to do.
Yourself.
Nothing else to do.
Clothes off.
Yeah, just your imagination. Just your imagination. You think you're cool, but then a breeze comes through the window and moves your boxer shorts. You're like, yeah.
ChatGPT will help you out with that sort of therapy, by the way.
Yeah, man. Shout out to ChatGPT. ChatGPT's been doing a lot of work for me this week, man. Well done. Very good. But yeah, so no, honestly, Kae, I mean it. Well done.
Thank you.
I look forward to you being there. Make sure you get tickets for Kae Kurd's tour. Where can we get them from?
Kaekurd.com.
Kaekurd.com. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Right, we have got some chat from the Patreon that we need to get into. So shall we do that on the other side, Kae?
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
See you later.
See you on the Patreon. Peace.